On seriousness.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes things work.
Yep.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. Very, very sure. No, we've been down this road before.
I very.
Too many times.
Oh god, it's such a beautiful Saturday morning.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine?
Yes, darling.
Neighbor. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm not reflecting these vocal cords,
Yes, let's preserve it for some stage performance. We're getting there.
And the bedroom. But yeah, mostly stage performance.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what he's talking
Oh my god, I'm such a whore. I did not say that out loud, though. Please.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I feel like switching from normal voices like hi everyone, doing and code switching to corporate girly.
Please.
As a hi, how you doing? And how so I think let's switch to corporate girly. No, or corporate bro. Actually, did see one particular video. Shit, I'm going to look for it. You needed to have heard when he was speaking like to customers. Hi, he's black. So hi, what's up? How you doing? Okay, we will try to get you something. Then once the call cut and he was like, hi. He just goes, hey, what's up? I swear, like the code switching is crazy. So yes, I mean,
Because I think about a very, very different video in my head, but I don't think I can.
no,
That's going to be funny. Yeah, so
I would if I come across it. What somebody does is he records people at work because he works in like all these customer service places. So he records people at work, and then so he will wait for them to be done with the call to speak to them normally, and it's just always shocking because he will do like, oh, talk to me in your corporate voice, and they'll switch and like talk to me in your normal voice, that kind of thing. So yeah.
So what, you not try the corporate voice thing?
And then me, this is I've already entered my corporate bro voice
Okay,
already.
I'm the one that's not far behind. Okay, so hello everyone.
Usually corporate voice is always high pitched. I said that's the reason why you hear news because you just go, good morning on the ABC News. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so hi guys. How you guys doing? My name is Charles.
And I'm Rowdy.
And you're listening to
We don't have a name for this podcast.
Yeah.
We don't get a name for this podcast.
Yeah.
There's the extra ad libs.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of things have been happening lately. I mean, we've been living our lives. We've all crazy things are always happening. When it comes to the girls, the ladies, the girls, the boys, and everybody in between, things are always happening. And today, I don't. Okay, what prompted this? When we are all watching adult cinematography, thank you, Nico Aesthetics, for that. So when we're all, we're watching, there's some things I've noticed in in adult cinematography. If you don't know what that is by now, my dear, I'm sorry. If you didn't know, you didn't know. If you know, you know. Because why would you say? But you should understand. We help them out.
Okay, I think we can actually kind of like try this. So you know what? We're using metaphors already. We'll try and keep it like that. We're using this euphemisms. I think is the word. Euphemism, have you?
I think
But like using something like pleasant, trying like
yeah.
for something uncomfortable. Okay, yeah. So there's this interesting trend, especially when it comes to the world of adult cinematography and also outside of that, where people are filming, the rainy scenes, but they are not using umbrellas or raincoats. They are not wearing their rubber boots.
I mean,
They're not covering themselves with the blood of Jesus. And we all know that when you're exposed to, harsh weather conditions, rain, all those things, you're likely to get sick.
And get wet.
Yeah, you get wet, of course.
You get wet.
But you also get sick.
There's a good wet and
and
bad
there's the bad
way.
words. And in this kind of case, people can tend to get both.
But
The good one is always very, very obvious, but the bad one is very, very subtle. It's not until later you now realize that, you've entered that problem. So, yes, basically, there's no umbrella, there's no
no, no.
raincoat.
So essentially, if for those of you who are slow, like Pentium,
Explain,
Pentium 2,
explain this at 25-year-old.
you all are, I think right now, a lot of people are ignoring their sexual
You
self
are
worth.
doing it raw.
Yes. I
Mhm.
think you guys are just going in there. I'm like, I understand. I do understand. I feel like what's the word? Should we care? Is it, yes, we should care. I wanted to play devil's advocate, but I think we should actually care. We should care.
Oh, don't worry, I can actually play devil okay for but let's finish.
Yeah, we should care. I mean, I feel like the forefathers before us, like especially during the AIDS pandemic, I don't think we understand. Yes, there's AIDS pandemic, but of course there are other diseases in the mix. But let us talk about that one because that
Mhm.
was the one that really made people understand the importance of using CDs. If you don't know what
Mhm.
CDs is again,
Have to be like, condoms, 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 condoms. Let's never try to use that. Condoms.
yeah, for the
Yes,
slow people at the back.
condoms.
So I think that made people know the importance of using condoms, whatnot, and then everybody started taking sexual health very very seriously. So in the early adult cinematography, there were there were there were people were always using condoms. By I think
Mhm.
if you dig, I wouldn't say if memory serves me correctly because I say that I just feel so old. But
Well, okay.
you know, but the early, like the like Nico would say, the golden age of cinematography,
Mhm.
people were using.
Well, not all of them.
No, but it was we could see it like they were. It was
So,
almost
so
always there.
yeah. So I think it was like okay, so like early stages, like we are talking vintage. Vintage. I don't remember them using that a lot, but I think later on it actually did come in.
Vintage.
Yeah, yeah.
Vintage is just 2000.
No, I'm saying before that.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah,
vintage.
I feel
Okay,
like before that.
okay,
I
fine.
don't recall like using that. I don't recall. This is not me trying to expose my real age, but no, I don't recall. But then I think like later on, in the what's supposed to be like the neo golden age, I put it that way.
Mhm.
Yes, then it was now being introduced. And now that's when you now got to see the whole concept of bareback and condoms. And I remember like some people make comments like, "Oh my God, they ruined it by putting on a condom." Okay, sir. Um, but yes, but just like pigging back off what Charles was saying, recent times in recent productions, there really isn't a lot of emphasis on condoms. Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. There isn't a lot of emphasis on condoms.
Preach.
And now you see, this thing there is, on one hand, I also want to like maybe play devil's advocate and maybe try and like maybe defend these people and say, um, you know, maybe they're also like taking necessary precautions. Because I don't understand, I remember one of those like all those like HIV campaign TV shows. Which I wanted to do, where the girl like asking this guy, okay, you know what, let's, please use condom. And the guy said, how they chop fish with nylon. Yeah, I know that that's very much like a lot of those mentality. Granted, I also understand that yes, going in raw without any obstruction, it kind of like feels good. Yeah, like you're enhancing enjoying the experience. Also granted, but please, you need to also know
I'm
that you
glad.
need to take.
I'm glad I don't know what that is about.
Mhm.
But
But you need to also know, you need to also learn to take, and this is another thing, to take the necessary precautions. The necessary precaution. I think that's actually the issue that people don't actually take into consideration that, yeah, and people don't actually take into consideration that, you know, even like see, even the bare minimum. We are talking about how like, oh my God, there's a pandemic. for a lot of people.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. So even with what you were saying before about like people was like, oh my god, the AIDS pandemic may not be like maybe even like be the worst thing. It's no longer the worst thing that has ever happened. All those kind of things. But okay, I think I might need to pause for a bit.
Okay.
Oh, dears. Yeah.
We're taking a break.
Yes, please. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Oh my god. No, I mean, if we're doing bigger, better on cuts, I think people should see how uncut it is. Okay, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Yes, and we're back. Yeah, allergies is a bitch. So yeah, so I remember that before now, right? We used to believe that um HIV and AIDS is like the worst thing that could ever happen to a queer person, and with the advent of things like ARVs and PrEP, I think even recently now there's not like the injectable type of ARVs, so you don't have to like take pills every day. You just like get an injection. I think like every 3 months, every 6 months. I don't remember the exact details, but it's a very recent development.
Okay.
But you see, even while I still in that conversation there, some of you, you're not even doing the barest minimum. See, barest minimum self is we're not even talking condom self because now it's even like the lowest of the low. Lowest of the low. Some of you have not even gotten tested. You're not on PrEP. You're on ARVs. Funny enough, I know that I was actually on a podcast where the same thing actually came up. And I would say what I said before, I'll even say it here. Some of you are HIV negative in the name of Jesus. As per you've not done anything. Like
Yeah.
just even using a condom or having your ARV meds or having like your PrEP, you can't even do even that. But we're jumping into every hole, sitting on every pole. How is this supposed to work?
Yeah, we say that again. Sorry. I need to hear that again.
Diving into every hole and sitting on every pole.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely, that's a good goal. You know where that is going
Yes,
to
we know. Yeah. And it's like even that bare minimum self, like a lot of us are not even doing. Before you even start looking at like other STDs and STIs you're worried about, where people are not even doing checkups regularly. Like there are a lot of things to actually like factor in when it comes to sex. See, I'm not going to lie. Hmm? Let's not even try and like miss things here. I know there was an episode we actually did talk about like something like related to sex, which like what it's not a yeah, I think it has to do like sexual hypersexuality or something. Like it's not a like look, sex is great.
Great. Mm-hmm.
It's fun, right? It is fun. I'm not going to pretend like it's not.
No, there's personal clarity too.
Yeah, there's personal clarity, of course, but even the college moment, it is fun. But it is totally okay to be at least a little bit. I'm not even saying be overly. I'm not saying try and be Virgin Mary in this situation, but like be a little bit responsible with the fun. Like have a modicum of responsibility
Yeah.
while having fun. Like take responsibility for yourself. It's very easy to like go to meet somebody and just be like, oh my god, any comment person will come and tell you, because this is something that I also have to mention because people have not even addressed it. You meet somebody and like, oh, you just come and person will go, hey, yeah, I'm on PrEP. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you that is saying, okay, no problem, you want to go ahead and do that. Are you on PrEP? Are you on meds?
Yeah, because I like the way you said be responsible for your health. The reason why I'm picking don't throw your thoughts away. But the
Yeah.
reason why I am right, let me borrow your word, piggybacking on what you said is because, for example, I know when people go for raves, people go for parties, people go to the clubs,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to have fun, like
Ah.
mad fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know most of the time they have DJs. If you don't know what DDs means. They have somebody, they pick one friend that is a designated driver.
Driver.
So it's that friend that is sober throughout,
Throughout.
and then when every other person's wasted, it's that designated driver that drives them home.
Home.
Why? Because I mean, you shouldn't be driving while drunk. Simple. Just put that same scenario in this situation. Just do some. It's not science.
It's
Not
not rocket
science.
science. Like
It's not.
it used to be before, but it's not anymore.
It's not rocket science. So yeah.
Yeah,
Go
it used to
on.
be before, but it's not anymore. We are at a point now where we are at a point in time where like there are a lot of resources available on ground to like help you be take responsibility for your sexual health. Because at the end of the day, it's your body, truly. But at the same time, it is your body. So whatever happens, even if you actually interact with somebody, even if you end up being, merging, mixing the bodily fluids with somebody else, at the end of the day, whatever happens, you need to be prepared. You need to take care of yourself.
Yep.
You cannot, you cannot leave, you cannot leave your, you cannot make your sexual health someone else's responsibility. I'm sorry. And there's tendency to easily just do that here. Where it's like, oh, well, yeah, I trust this person. They're fine. Bitch, you don't. Take care of yourself. There are lots of resources. So I remember there was somebody I actually do know. I'm not going to mention names. Yeah, somebody I actually do know. And I know that we are talking about something about like, okay, you know what? Go, how about, getting tested so that at least if not for anything, you are going to be put up on medication. At least there's nothing to lose. You're negative, you're on prep. You're positive, you're on ARVs. You're like, and then one minute person like, okay, yeah, totally fine. The next minute person says, I'm not really sure if you like going. So I think like people are going to see me and look at me some type of way or something like that. You know what? Don't worry. At least I'm the one that is saying that I'm not going. I'm like, but you have sex with people unprotected. Do you not realize how much danger you're putting yourself into? Do you not realize how much risk you're exposing yourself and even the people you're having sex with too? Because let's be realistic, eh? You don't know where the other person's hands have been. Like in fact, like my cousin would say, the easiest way to know where somebody's hands has been is to check where your own hands have been. And truly, it makes perfect sense. So just by virtue of that alone, you don't know where other people's hands have been, but at least you have an idea of where your own hands have been. That alone should even tell you that you need to be responsible. I'm not saying don't have fun, but be responsible. Because at the end of the day, eh, whatever consequences that come out of it, you get to live with it. It's not going to matter. People will look at you. People will have comments. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've heard stories about how, like, even like some of these, like, in some of these, like, testing community health centers, that even some of the health workers there, are leaking personal confidential information, talking about people's health status,
Yeah.
as using to do gists within and outside the clinics.
Should we address that now?
See, maybe we can even put that in a cooler for later. I'm just bringing this in
new, new episode alive. Dear NGOs, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Good. So because like even with that, I can also understand why some people will be like a bit like skeptical about wanting to go.
Sorry. We did something NGO when we were first doing our first season too.
Oh yeah, first question students. I think we did something about the NGOs.
Yeah,
I think
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
did.
Yeah, like I remember if we actually.
I think we did, but
Yeah.
to very sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I get that, because of how the community is shaped, with a lot of shrouding a lot of like, let's keep things hush hush, let's, secrecy, privacy, knowing that some people actually have very loose lips and knowing how this kind of dynamics actually like get people fucked up. I totally understand why people would be a bit more skeptical about like wanting to go to clinic and get themselves tested. But look at it this way: the worst that they will do is talk. At the end, yeah, the worst they will do is talk.
I'm sorry, girl, you are not that important for people.
Unfortunately,
you are not that important. Nobody knows you.
Unfortunately for you, Nobody gives a fuck.
Good.
Like, see, end of the day, but we gossip. Like, I don't gossip anymore. But if I was gossiping, hypothetically speaking, yes, Mr. A B C D F G X Y Z actually came in and actually tested positive. Okay, yes, yes, that's a very very shitty thing to do, and that'll be addressed in another episode. But at the end of the freaking day, look at it this way: you're doing this for yourself.
Yep.
It is for your safety, not for what somebody is going to say about it, because people will always say things. We've already established that quite people ain't shit.
Yeah, for people, I kind of find it funny that for people who don't give a fuck, you're giving a fuck about that.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even the one is saying, yes, preach it, preach it. Like,
You get that kind of thing. So this is what of course I have a lot of things to say.
and
Yeah.
please go on now.
So one of the first things I want to say is, after this Holy Communion that you people are having.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. No. Let's rephrase that. After this unholy communion, you people are
Doing
having.
something unholy.
As a freedom.
Do-do. 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 I think, boy, you always going with the boys in the room. You going raw, but you never ever do all of the things that someone like you should do. And dirty boy. We know your business is everywhere on the streets, and yet you are not protected. Yes, so and we know that your blood is just not clean.
I
That was
forgot
a
to,
that was a commercial break. What are you going to say?
I forgot the chorus.
Okay, everybody knows you are getting hot in the body shop and doing something unholy. You sat there while you're dropping it and you're riding it and you put it down slowly. Oh, we you let your sense at we so you can get that. Everybody knows you are getting hot in the brother shop doing something unholy.
No, and the split is under the stairs. Everybody knows you are getting up on on the staircase,
doing something unholy. Oh my god, yes, under the staircase.
Okay, so yes, after you people's unholy comedian, did you realize that after whatever affects the body affects the mind? I just want everybody to understand.
That.
You know, it's possible.
That.
It's possible. It's
That.
possible. It's possible that whoever you are having happy adult time with, that you are exchanging bodily fluid with, doesn't give a fuck. The person may even know that they are positive or whatever. Some people don't actually give a fuck. I'm serious. Like some people actually don't give a fuck what happens after they know they are in for Russian relay. They don't give a fuck. And if anything fucked up happens,
Yeah.
they would move on and nothing, like nothing happens.
I mean, not to like kind of like cut it short, because I know there's actually like this culture. I know someone has mentioned to me before, where there's like a culture of what they call like bug chasing.
Yes.
Where people actually be like, oh, if you have any, no problem, bring them
Yeah.
on.
So if you don't know what that is, I think you should do your research on that because
You realize
things are
how as in
happening.
crazy things are happening.
Yes. So if some people really do not care, they don't give one single ounce of fuck. Now you on the other hand may give a fuck because trust me, when you know you are living, you like it's not just AIDS. There's so many things out there.
That's the thing.
There's so
Like,
many things out there. If you have a terminal disease, whether terminal, whatever it is, chlamydia, I mean, you think it's nice to pee and then it's so uncomfortable to pee. It's burning sensation. You are not preventing that through prep. I mean,
exactly.
you're not preventing that through
Because
because I know there's a lot of
because I remember somebody was actually
Yeah.
even saying stuff that yes, I mean, you are taking prep stuff. That you are taking prep is also not taking care of only HIV, you're not taking care of like also like STIs. Like, really?
As in, are you people that ignorant? Okay, you people apparently.
No, let's put it this way.
Stop.
Kanji is a bastard.
But I'm just trying to point out that despite the fact that there's so many things out there that affects your body, and anything that affects your body gradually
Affects
affects
your
your mind.
mind.
You need to get look when shit really hits the fan, it affects the mind. Yes, you move, some people move on and whatnot, but if it is something that bothers you, if it is catch, there's so many diseases out there, but if you get something that just ruins your life slowly, it tampers with your mind.
There is
And
no
honestly, it's
way.
not something you want to live with. That is if you give a fuck. Oh. Some people, like I said, some people don't give one ish. But if you do give a fuck, then give a fuck properly. Give a proper fuck. Do put the middle finger very, very well. Shove it.
Do due
I
diligence.
mean, yes. Give whatever disease the middle finger. Do due diligence. Get a condom. Get lubricant. I mean, condoms are
As in everywhere.
everywhere.
Ah,
As in, get
that's
condoms.
remember it's very funny story, right? This one time I
You're
actually
an
went.
adult.
Stop it.
Stop it.
That's one time I actually went to a store to kind of like buy something, and then so like at checkout, right? The guy
Yes.
actually like also like throws in condoms. I'm like, "Ah, I
Okay.
think you need it, and I'm like, the audacity you have to actually like hand me condoms, and I know very well that it's not a policy that they give it out for free,
Wait.
usually for sale. So I'm like, I see what you are doing, behave yourself.
As in,
But even on top of that though, like we need to be careful. I think that's just the word. Be careful. Um, I do get it. I'm not like trying to like do any comparison and all of that shit, but even when it comes to things like we hear things about like how straight people will just probably just be going about it through caution to the wind because the only thing they're worried about, oh my god, caution to the wind. Because the only thing they're kind of like worried about is the only thing that for them they're worried about is like the worst thing they could think of that can happen is getting somebody pregnant.
pregnant. I mean,
Pregnancy.
I won't be lucky.
Mm.
I won't be lucky. Because
No,
I know
we're not.
some of you would have had 80 abortions by now.
Like that means
I
when
actually,
somebody
I,
feels.
I actually do feel like if queer men could get pregnant by now,
I was going to
there'll
say
be
that.
there'll be a procedure for removing wombs
Mm.
because
That's what I said. That if men could get pregnant, a lot of so-called straight men will be fathers. Baby daddies everywhere. Baby daddies abound.
I say by now there'll be an easy procedure
Ah,
to
yeah, that. So
remove
it's just
wombs.
everybody looking the other way when they're talking about women having health care, having access to safe abortion. We'll figure it out quick.
I'm telling
We'll
you,
figure it out quick.
quickly.
This one is because I know it's because it is men, right, making decisions, and they are not the
Mm-hmm.
one directly affected. Besides the fact that they might be having children,
Mm-hmm.
if they are ones that are getting pregnant, you see that thing, see that whole abortion thing that's going back and forth. Will approve it
Mm-hmm.
instantly. All this thing about not having pads or access to pads or feminine hygiene products for women, it will be approved quickly.
Straight up.
Straight up. No, it's got an affect accessibility. Yes, I guess it doesn't concern us, so no problem. Typical. Here's what you were saying before.
Yeah, so and even if you are shy, you don't want to go to the counter and pick condoms because you don't want to think people, probably the person you're going to meet the person at the salesman, whether you're going to meet the person in church.
In this day and age,
No. Some people, we have, some people go to church on Sundays, so maybe
yes.
you are
Some
shy.
yeah, some people
Yeah,
some people do some people worship the Lord on Sundays,
Sundays.
and
Mm-hmm.
they worship the body afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Same Sunday, but still. See, yeah, even that thing what you say that okay, yes, so that you probably jam somebody do on Sunday, that kind of thing. I get it there, but even though me, I will still say it. Look, Igbo a fully formed adult, hmm? And it's just like we said before when it came to the whole thing about like getting tested and all of those things.
Yeah.
People will look at you some type of way anyway. Like you want to get yourself tested for HIV, they'll look at you funny. Ah, this one now you don't dey knack. You want to buy condoms, they look at you funny. Ah, this one don't dey knack. So I Jesus, you now go to the store, you say you want to buy lube, like, what's this one use lube do?
Mm,
They will have all those kind of opinions, but at the end of the freaking day, they have markets and products to sell,
I,
and you
okay,
have your health to protect. So, I mean, if they are that judgy, they wouldn't have been selling it in the first place.
and let's even see. Let me help. Let me just help your brother or your sister out there.
Please, so.
You know, let's even say you are shy. There are so many NGOs that
Mm-hmm.
are giving a
Free condoms.
free.
In fact,
Just
you are getting tested on it, like the pie is just there in
the
front of you.
pick to your
Ah,
starting. In fact, they'll ask you, is that
do you need? Is that enough?
enough? I mean, get, and just
Is that enough? Because I know I've actually so word on the grapevine is that like a lot of time when you come to like a lot of the projects that are being put out for this NGOs, especially when it's targeted towards women,
Mhm.
there's more emphasis on things like safe sex, like ensuring that there's HIV medication available, ensuring that there are condoms and lubricants available,
Mhm.
and I mean it's basically that what do these people need? All these MSM people, men sleeping with men, that is. It is what do you need? Condoms. Make these condoms available. Okay, people might be shy to go and get them outside, to buy them. But you can get them here for free, Abby. Come and pack them. Is it enough? Are you sure you don't need more? You might be able to like want to go 10 rounds in one night. You need to be properly prepared.
As in, and so I feel like I even want to plead devil's advocate. So I'm going to so I have two things in my head. So first of all, let me help you also plead devil's advocate, but at the same time I will slap you people at the same
Mhm.
time. So let's even plead the advocate, just let me get back to the Olifant girlies. Yeah. So dear Olifant girls, I get, people, if you're gonna react to this, oh please do feel free, we want to hear everybody's response, you get. But I'm sure a lot of OnlyFans girls will be like, oh yeah, I at least when I'm reading comments online, I say things like, oh, especially I don't know about the Nigerian OnlyFans girlies, but the
Mhm.
abroad ones, I hear things like, we got tested before we shot the
Mhm.
scene. Testing is very important.
Important.
I
Yes.
don't know about this place.
Mhm.
Well, don't deceive yourself.
Do you actually get
No, no,
tested?
I don't think the OnlyFans girlies here are doing shit. Let's not lie. You guys are not doing shit. Then, as in, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Why are you deceiving? Who is deceiving you people? You people, see, generally, you people have no sense of professionalism in what you guys are doing. I say, would use another episode. That's another episode. We'll address you people. What and it's not even people I'm after. It's the after
Mhm.
the you people yourself will come back to you people. You understand? So, so yeah, I don't think you all are doing any testing. You people, it's a lie. You people are lying. Two, I'm sure some people come and attack now and say, "This is you." Don't. If it's not you, it's not you I'm talking
If it
to.
fits,
As
if the
in
cap fits,
simple, yeah,
mhm.
exactly. If it doesn't fit, my dear,
Take what resonates.
as
Yes,
yeah.
continue.
Then you people now go for orgies. I'm not now talking about the OnlyFans girls now. I'm talking about general people
Oh
because now I'm beginning to
Lord.
hear things. I know that things happen in. I know things are happening everywhere. But wow, these days I'm hearing things, and I'm like, wow, okay. So generally, I'm here. Of course, I know there are a lot of parties, there are a lot of orgies that go on. So you people mean to tell me hmm, that there are going to be 13 people in a room? And you people are switching, you're
You're
breaking
swapping.
bread.
That's
You people are breaking bread.
distributing it to
You're
passing
distributing,
passing it around.
passing bread around, and nobody, nobody's wearing anything.
Nobody's wearing cap.
Ha!
Nobody's wearing gloves. You
I'm
know,
hyperventilating.
like no cap, no gloves, no raincoat, no
Not
socks.
really.
No, let's put it this way: people are breaking. You're breaking bread without covering, no clothes. You're having dinner naked.
Are you all okay? No, if it's the people, like I said, some people don't give a fuck, but you give a fuck, and yet you're engaging in things that don't make sense. Tell me why? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. There's nothing. Okay,
Mm,
to me,
mhm,
to me. I think we
mhm.
need to please it. We need. It's more of, I won't say pay homage to the people that died before us or
No, see, it's not even
something.
a matter of pain.
It's,
See, it's
I
not,
don't
it's
want
not.
to, I'll say homage, maybe more like respect the dead, or people that, that think that if they knew better, would have had a lot of queer people that are representing us today. But the reason why there may not be a lot of older queer people today that we look up to is because of the AIDS pandemic that took a lot of lives. So you people are just shitting on their graves. I know probably I'm taking it too far. But essentially, if these people had half the knowledge
Mm.
that we have today, they will still be here. And now you are here. For people that should know so much, you are so ignorant.
See, essentially, have some self-respect. Yeah, that's just what this is. Like, have some self-respect.
I, I
If
think
that's the only way we can put this in like this to make any bit of sense. Like, see, you know what? Forget about the people that died before now. See, if you don't have respect for anybody, have respect for yourself.
um,
Have respect for your body. Yes, have
you,
respect for your body. Because I know, like, see, it's like I said before. I'm not going to like try and pretend or try to be a prude or anything or try and protect like, oh, okay, I'm so perfect. I'm not doing anything or really can't shit. But the thing is that we need to be they need to be a little bit more we need to be more self-aware. We get too carried away in pursuing pleasures that we don't even realize what we are doing to ourselves in the process. We don't realize the risk that we're putting ourselves at in the process. Because in a way of speaking, right? In a way of speaking, sex is like one of the most vulnerable like one of the I'm trying to find the words. I'm trying to like put the words together. So sex is one of the ways that your body can be at its most vulnerable. It's one of the most vulnerable. It's one of the most vulnerable ways your body can be
mhm.
because like at that point in time, like anything can happen. Let's even try like maybe exaggerate a little bit. Like people get murdered mid sex. Like people get murdered mid sex.
What's the name of that movie?
I think there's a movie like that, but I can't remember which one.
Not kill. Is it? No, not kill. Yeah.
Basic Instinct.
Yeah, Basic
Basic Instinct,
Instinct.
yes. Like someone was practically being murdered mid sex. Like that. Do you understand? Like this is one of those times when like you are so carried away with pleasure that in fact it will take a while for you to even realize that oh my god, and something could easily go wrong. I mean, people even get raped in the course of having sex.
Mhm. People have heart
People that
attacks.
yes, yeah, people have actually been raped while having sex.
People have heart
People have
attacks.
had
People
attacks. People
die.
die. Like,
Wow, that's a nice way to go.
oh my god! I remember when they did this dark humor thread. I remember like to tell someone, "Oh, the sex was so good, he met God. Well, at least he died happy."
You go, sorry.
but but yeah, so that is your body at its most vulnerable. So I know it's not something that I would like to think about while we're having fun because it kind of like sucks the fun out of it. But at least here's the thing: both before and after, you need to take precaution.
Mm-hmm.
Before, have your prep, take your ARVs medically, take your ARVs regularly if you are positive. You can be undetectable, and you see that way you can be passing viruses around. I mean, you're going to a point where HIV is not the worst thing in the world. So do the barest minimum and take your fucking preps and ARVs. Thank you very much. And if you've not had any of those things, go and get tested. It is the least you can do. Also get condoms. On top of all of these things too, if you're a type of person that you like to a kind of person that that you like to engage in group paranormal activities, please, in fact, if you like to engage in paranormal activities of whatever kind, with whatever number, whatever size, whether it is two people or multiple, you know that you need to be getting tested regularly for STDs and STIs. You also need to get yourself your HPV vaccine, you need to get yourself your hepatitis B vaccine. Look, I'm giving you this information for free of charge.
Dear NGOs, anybody in an NGO listening to this, come and sponsor the podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Shameless plug.
So yes, so all of these things are available to ensure that you can have fun and still be safe. It's the least you can do for your body. Because at the end of the day, it's the only body that we have, and we should take care of it as much as we can. Yeah. I think for me, I'm just going to leave that here.
Please kindly play me the church chord as we round up. And the body belongs to God. Keep your body sanctified and holy, because any man who defiles his body. What did the Bible say after that one? It's something. I should know something about defiling the body.
Everybody says against his body since against God.
It's something like and everybody who defiles his own body defiles God. Did we really defile? Whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. Hallelujah, brothers. Keep your body holy and acceptable by wearing what I don't know what else.
Wearing coats.
Get tested and know your status today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Woo! Amen. Glory. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So for people who should know more, I mean, if we look at the suicide side, those people are clueless when it comes to sexual health. God have mercy. No wonder there's so many abandoned kids on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounded dark. Oh.
Too dark, but yeah.
Yeah, but for those of us that know, please let's use our knowledge accordingly. Thank you so much. Oh my God, this episode has been.
This was actually a fun one.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has been bigger, longer,
uncut,
as we promised. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm just going to ignore that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on this very long one. It's so big.
It's so wide. It's so strong. It won't fit.
Thank you for fitting it.
Thank you for putting it in.
Mm-hmm. True bottomist. All right. Thank you guys so much. Yes. If you guys just tell us your thoughts about it, how are you going to tell us? I don't know.
So yes, do tell us your thoughts. Depending on where you're listening from, you can comment directly on the platform, or you can put your comments or tweet to us at We No Get Name, WENOGETNAME. So yes, We No Get Name on Twitter, on Instagram. Please send us your DMs, put up your tweets, tag us, let us know your thoughts on this episode. We are looking forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So I remain Charles.
And I remain Rowdy.
And you just listen to
We Don't Have a Name for this podcast.
And poof.
Like, not that poop.
I'm telling you, I'm really blessed. Okay, this is a long one. That's a 44 minutes. Okay, good.
Oh my God.